Hello there, YouTube. This is Tae-kwon-doe here, bringing you another tips and tricks. This time with assault. So let's get started, shall we? Assaults. My favorite weapon class. I almost always use them. They're very diverse, but more on diversity later. Excuse me. As far as mobility go, they have pretty good mobility, bringing it up to your shoulder, and moving around, running. As far as that goes, they're pretty good there. So I give them about a B plus there, B plus to an A. They're relatively fast reloaders. Um, I think their group is one of the fastest to reload, eliminating real need for sleight of hand unless you like to be really aggressive. So I give them an A there, A to A minus. For the most part, the iron sights are good. This is totally opinional. I can do um, very good with all
Yeah.
the iron sights except for the MP44. I have a hard time with those iron sights. And it does have some pretty nasty kickback. Unfortunately, they didn't put any attachments, so you can't stop it. It's a very underused gun. I see it maybe once a week, and I play this pretty regularly just to make sure my skills are toned. Um, General exceptions are the M14. I can do very well with that. People say they stink. It's your opinion. Um, so as far as my opinion goes, I give the iron sights for the assaults
Don't
an
put that
A.
in now because it'll start on iTunes.
This is when my brother wanted to load his iPod, and it would have turned on iTunes. I would have lost my video, which I wouldn't have been too happy about.
Oh, crap.
That was a grenade. A little
That's
tip right
cool.
there. I'm not very good with them. I used it there because there's no way for me to get out of there without him seeing me. He wasn't about to leave, and that's the only way I could kill him quickly. And I was running out of ammo. I was just waiting for a grenade to come get me. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. The crosshairs, they're pretty good crosshairs. I find that the single shots, being the G3 and the M14, do have larger crosshairs when you do move. I think that is to take in that they are single shot. That way you're not running around and just blasting people away. Um, uh, as far as diversity goes, back to diversity, um, the firing rate, the firing types, you got singles, you got the 3 round M16, and you got the full autos, M4, the AK, all those good guys. As well as the type of fire, like, as single and all that stuff. The firing speed or the firing rate, as you might know it as, um, it really it's different between all guns. In my opinion, I think the M4 is faster than the AK, and I think the M4 and the AK are both faster than the G360. That's just what I get from my hearing. I didn't do really any testing with that. I didn't know any way to do speed testing, but
Yeah.
yeah. Medium-sized clips, 20 to 30, 20 being the M14 and 30 being the M4, the AK, G360. I think even the MP44 has a 30 round clip, but I'm not entirely sure. They're good range. I mean, obviously there's infinite range for every gun besides the shotties, but more guns work at better ranges. Like AK, I like to use at close and to close medium. Not really medium, well maybe medium, maybe a little bit medium, but definitely not far. M4 is good everywhere. G360 I like to use at a far or at a medium, which would be like right here. Is for instance it's medium. But moving on, they have good power. Some more than others, of course. You can't have every gun doing the same
Wow,
bit of
really?
damage. Um, the perks I recommend Bandolier first for the first group, and unfortunately, 3 times frags. Or you can use claymores if you want to set a post in a certain building. And you can, with claymores, and you
Oh,
can
not much.
control the doorways unmanned, and you'll be a lot safer moving around and such, making all that noise.
Absolutely.
Um, Second group, I recommend stopping power first, sleight of hand second, and double tap third. Double tap, I don't really think you need too much,
Oh, I was
although I
doing that.
used it with my M4 just
A
to
big
show you
fan.
guys what it's like. Although you couldn't really hear because it didn't have the sounds on. But double tap does work with singles. I figured out today. I did a little researching, and it makes it so you can almost make them so they're full automatic. But you have to tap it really fast, and you have to have your right hand off the controller with 2 fingers on the trigger button, tapping as fast as you can.
Oh,
It's
that really.
really sketchy. I don't recommend it for battling. It's really hard unless you're got a really fast finger, then go for it. Have a ball. Third per class, I recommend steady hand, steady aim, my bad, and deep impact equally. Um, and then again, they would be referring to the second group. Um, like I would use stopping power with deep impact, or I would use sleight of hand with steady aim, or you can mix them up however you like. And I'd also recommend martyrdom maybe, but very sparingly. It's
Come
not a
on.
great way to
Get
build your
away.
reputation if you use martyrdom and three times frag. However, this is a
You
game.
get the
Chances are
hell out
you
of the
won't
way.
meet the
Like, come
same
on.
people twice. You play how you want. It's all good. Moving on to attachments. Grenade launchers I use strictly if there's people behind cover. If I need to get out of cover, there's nowhere else to go. Like early in the video, I had nowhere to go. That guy would have mowed me down if I moved. I need an instant way to kill him. Unfortunately, I'm terrible with grenades, and I did not kill him. Or if you're low or empty on ammo. When I mean low, I mean it says on the bottom, or in the middle of your screen in yellow letters, the low ammo sign. That's when I would recommend it. Silencer is great for all types of weapon classes. Um, it does reduce the range damage, but it makes you undetectable as far as UAV jammer is not on. It reduces the muzzle flash with which helps with your iron sights, and it helps with recoil. I find, especially with the M14. Um, Red Dot and ACOG, they both help with clarity. But I hope you like these tips and tricks I do. I hope this helps. Let me know. I really appreciate some feedback, positive and negative. See you later, tae-kwon-doe. Peace.